Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today?
Good morning.
Awesome. It's a beautiful day.
Great, a rainy day.
Oh,
Sun shining here, but it's still beautiful.
A little
Yes,
overcast.
yes, I love the rain. I ain't got to water the grass.
That's
Love
why
it.
I say it's a beautiful day. We're about to get rain. The clouds,
Yeah.
it got dark outside, but guess what? I love it because we need the rain.
Yes,
That's
we do.
right.
We do.
Yes, you do need the rain.
For everything to flourish and be beautiful and refreshed. All right. Can everybody see the screen?
Oh, I love this too.
Yes.
yes.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
So, mm, mm, mm. Mm.
No sound. Mm.
T. All right. Okay. So first up, all right, we have our wonderful, amazing, fabulous Atomy Herbal Body Cleanser. I love this cleanser. Oh my God, I feel like I'm at a spa, that I'm on vacation. You can use it to shower. You can use it to bathe. If you see this young lady laying back and relaxing, look at all of those bubbles and suds that it creates. It's very
Mm.
nourishing and it's very, very relaxing. And it's just full of herbs. Look at all of these herbs in there. It has the peony root that is going to condition the skin and it's going to help to even out our skin tone body wise. Then it has the rosemary. I love the fragrance of rosemary. And rosemary actually unclogs your pores and it moisturizes and soothes our skin. It has the Angelica gigas in it, which is also going to brighten and soothe the skin. Then it has that pretty officinal root, and that is something that protects the skin, it soothes the skin. Chamomile. I love chamomile tea. And this is going to promote a healthier skin surface. It's going to give your skin the vitality that it needs. And who doesn't love lavender? Lavender gives it a beautiful aroma. It contributes to the aroma, and that helps your skin to be more energized. And it's also very soothing. Then it has phenolete that promotes and conditions the skin and it adds that moisture. Then, of course, our Centella asiatica, which is in almost every Atomy skincare or body care product that repairs skin and it soothes the skin also. We also have red ginseng, which nourishes and moisturizes the skin. And of course, we have the Hutania cordata, which is going to remove impurities in our skin. Look at all of these fresh herbal ingredients in this beautiful, beautiful wash. This is amazing. So it's like, it's almost complete herbs. You can't beat that. It also has a complex bubble system. This is something that Atomy developed that gives us a nice, rich lather. This is why you see she has so many bubbles in that bathtub, right? So that lather is amazing because It's various bubble sizes. That's what this technology is on the bubble system that helps to give you a deeper cleansing. We can see in the chart the soap bubble and how that it is able to create a nice creamy foam here. And that's going to give us a more effective cleansing because it's going to get out the deep down dirt and the oil and any residue, any dust, and those herbal ingredients are going to be allowed to go deeper into your skin. So this cleanser is literally providing nourishment deep down into your skin. It's taking all the technology takes all of these herbal ingredients down into your skin. So your skin is being highly nourished with these herbs.
Please
So
record this. Please record this.
we do have a recording on. Amen. So next, we have our Atomy Ultra Rich Body Wash. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, so this is our second body wash. Now, if you don't like all those herbs, I don't know why you wouldn't, but who would not like herbs? But anyway, this is another body wash that Atomy has, and it has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And this one is going to transform rough and dry skin into a soft, moist, and radiant skin. This cleanser is focused on getting that moisture into your skin. So if your skin feels extra dry, you want to use our ultra rich body wash. And let me show you some of the ingredients in this wash. Again, it is focused on getting moisture. It's going to cleanse you, but it really wants to get that moisture in, especially if you have eczema or something like that. You need this moisture. So it's a powerful moisturizing mechanism that is in this cleanser. So it has the shea butter, which is the number one moisturizing agent that has been used for centuries, used throughout Africa and around the world. It's a super rich moisturizer. Then it also has the moringa. And the moringa plant is known as the tree of life. It's a tropical plant and it's known for retaining moisture even in desert type conditions. It's going to retain its moisture. And it also has rose honey. And this is honey that has been harvested um, from roses by the royal bees of Bulgaria. So it's a very, very beautiful rose honey that has been put into this particular product. It has a triple action system. So it too focuses on the bubbles to give you nice bubbles and then and nice suds. And it's going to cleanse your skin and it's going to add moisture. It also removes impurities. And again, it's going to leave your skin feeling moist and nourished. And here we can look at this chart. Here it's showing the before and the after, where it leaves your skin spotless, but it doesn't leave it dry because on the second part of that chart, it's showing how that the moisture, the polymers, is able to penetrate through down into the skin. So it's a very safe and gentle and effective cleanser. And it also contains 90% naturally derived plant-based ingredients. So it comes from plants. So again, you are feeding your skin. It also has some moringa scent, that beautiful, beautiful fragrance that's very elegant and very captivating. It will make you feel wonderful. And the top note is lemon and gardenia and green notes. And that middle note is jasmine, moringa, and tuberose. And the base note is vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and honey. So now let's look at our Atomy Sugar Scrub. I love this scrub. And when it comes to tending to the needs of mature body skin, it's important to go beyond simple moisturization. The skin on the body needs nourishment and authentic care. And It has to have ingredients that have stood the test of time and that can have a targeting effect on the look of saggy, crepey, and or wrinkled skin. So I love this particular body scrub. But what makes Atomy Sugar Body Scrub special? We're gonna do a deep dive into that in a minute. Well, it exfoliates with real sugar and fine exfoliants for a more moisturized and a more healthy looking skin. So let's look at some of the benefits with our scrub. It's going to remove the dead skin, right? And that's going to, if your skin is looking dull, you need to have those dead skin cells removed so that that fresh skin can be revealed and your skin can appear more refreshed and more revitalized. Using our scrub is going to improve the texture of your skin. It's going to make it smoother. And then it's going to enhance your moisturizer absorption. So once all that dead skin is removed, your skin is going to be ready to receive all of the herbs, all of the moisture, and all of the nutrition. It's going to be able to penetrate deeper. Also, when you do our Atomy Sugar Scrub, it's going to boost the circulation of the skin. It's going to increase it, and that means that the blood flow is going to be stimulated, and all the nutrients in the food that you eat is going to be able to get down into deep down into your cells. And also, we use our Atomy Sugar Scrub, it's going to brighten and even out our skin tone, and it also is going to help to prevent ingrown hairs. If you have razor bumps, I know a lot of ladies may shave their legs, and sometimes you could even get an ingrown hair on your legs. So this is going to help to unclog your pores, and it's going to remove any debris that's trapped in the hairs around your legs if you have hair on your legs and if you shave your legs. So the Atomy Sugar Body Scrub is amazing. It is amazing. It's a great way to give yourself an all over body massage with this sugar scrub. But what I don't want you to do not use this scrub on your face. This is not to be used on your face. We have our peeling gel and our peeling pads to remove dead skin cells off your face and your neck. So we want you to use this on other parts of your body, but don't use it in that area, those areas. All right. So as we said before, it's going to remove the dead skin cells and impurities. It's going to soften your skin's texture, and it's going to allow moisture to be able to go deep down into your skin. So using our scrub is going to give you a spa-like pamper session. So let's take another look at it. Wow, so it has dual function body scrub. Number one, it's very thorough in the way that it exfoliates because it does have three types of sugar and two exfoliating powders. Number two, it has three different plant-based oils that form a layer of oil on the skin for deep moisture and a softer skin texture. Number three, it's a gentle body scrub made with fine sugar particles and seed exfoliants that give you that massage like effect. And number four, it's been clinically proven to effectively, that means thoroughly exfoliate and get rid of that dry, dead skin. So let's take a look at the sugar trio. There are three types of sugar used in this scrub. And so we have our super fine sugar, and those are the finest and softest particles. They're about a half the size of a regular sugar particle. Then we have the fine sugar, which is medium sized, and that's three-fourths the size of a regular sugar particle. And then we have the largest particle, which is our white table sugar. And so these three different sizes enable the thorough removal of dead skin cells, even in hard to reach areas on your body. And the scrubbing motion warms up your skin to help remove those dead skin cells. So, what else do we have? in this sugar scrub? Well, we also have cranberry powder, the pulp and the seeds of the cranberry have been ground up into a very, very fine powder. And we have the grapeseed powder. And these are derived from our grapes from France. Those are also ground up into a very, very fine powder. And so the grape seed is amazing. We have also plant-based oils that help to provide deep moisture and a softer skin texture. And they also provide powerful antioxidants that are in these oils to help to strengthen your skin and to help your skin look radiant and more youthful. So here are the oils we were talking about. And so we have the raspberry seed oil, um, and it is rich in vitamins like keratin and minerals, and it also has omega-3. And I love that they have that in here. Then we have the yuzu seed oil, which is rich in vitamins and unsaturated fatty acids, 74.58%. And that's going to strengthen your skin and it's going to protect the moisture barrier of our skin. Now, we also have the grapeseed oil, which is also rich in vitamins and linoleic acid and tocopherol acids, and it's going to improve the skin's texture as well. So all of this is in our scrub. Well, you would think that that was enough, but no, no, no. Atomy also wanted to add something in there to soothe your skin because sometimes people, when they're rubbing and exfoliating, they can be a little rough. And so Atomy also put in calamine powder. Calamine powder. It's a pink powder that's going to help to soothe and exfoliate your rough skin, but it's also going to calm your skin if your skin is irritated. And so the pink color of the gel is from the calamine, and it has a combination of zinc oxide and iron oxide that produces that color, and it also helps to soothe and exfoliate the skin. And this is really good if you have sensitive or delicate skin, if you have acne, or if your skin has been damaged by the sun, because a lot of times people get a sunburn and after a few days it starts peeling, but it won't come, it peels slowly. So when you use this scrub, it will help to gently remove that dead peeling skin, or it helps to also soothe the skin because of the calamine powder. So it's a very healthy massage effect with all of these different components together with the three types of sugar and the seed exfoliants and the oils. So it has a very synergistic effect on your body. And it really truly is a wonderful, beautiful experience to give yourself, to energize yourself, to revitalize yourself by stirring up your blood circulation and by dumping out, it's going to help to remove those toxins and impurities that you might have. So it's going to help to get all of that off of your body so your body can breathe. And it has an olfactive, aromatic flavor, scent of fresh green herbals. The top note is mandarin orange and bergamot, and then the middle notes are lily, orchid, lilac, and rose, and also musk and amber as its base notes. And take a look at this chart here. It shows from using this scrub, you see the before and then you see the after, where you have been able to remove 76.251% of the dead skin cells off of the elbow in this illustration. So we can see that it really does work. You want to use it on your knees, on your elbows. Here is an illustration for the knee exfoliation. It's an 81, almost all of the dead skin and dry patches off your knees can be removed. And you can also use it on your legs. You see, she's Use it on her legs as well. So how to use it after using your body wash, you're going to apply an adequate amount of the scrub over your wet body. You want it to still be wet. And then to gently exfoliate, you're going to lightly dissolve the sugar particles in water before you use them. And then after you've done the scrub, you want to use circular motions and always go up. You always, it's like dry brushing. I don't know if you're familiar with dry brushing, but dry brushing is a way to detoxify your body. You buy a special dry brush with boar's head bristles, and you want to just brush your body from your feet all the way up, and never brush down, but brush up, and you go up towards your heart. From your arms, you want to go from your fingertips up to your under armpit, and you want to brush. So you want to use this scrub the same way, but you're going to be going in circular motions until you get your whole body. Again, you want to avoid your face and not necessarily your neck. And so that's how you basically use it. And then you're going to rinse off. You're going to feel exhilarated. You're going to feel wonderful. And you know what I do? I do this in a warm shower. But guess what? If you finish with a cold shower, you will automatically boost your immune system up really high. So if you can stand it, some people can't stand cold water. But after if you're in the shower, take a warm shower. Do this in a warm shower. And when you're done, finish with a cold or a cool shower, as cold as you can stand it, and that will automatically boost your entire immune system. All right, so now let's talk about our Atomy Ultra Rich Body Cream. Our Atomy Ultra Rich Body Cream. It has a butter moisture barrier that hydrates the skin, and it is a 5-step layering moisture system that it also has. And I love this butter cream, ultra rich body cream. I love it. It actually goes with our ultra rich body wash. Those two have the same ingredients, they work together. And so, as the ingredients that we had in the body wash are the same in our cream, our ultra rich body cream. So it has the shea butter as well. That's going to provide that moisture. It has the beautiful moringa, and that's also going to help the moisture to be retained. And it has the rose honey that is going to help the moisture to be retained. And so this particular ultra rich body cream is designed to hydrate and to protect your skin. Hydration, hydration, hydration. This is what we always talk about when we talk about Atomy skincare or body care. We want your body to stay plumped up. And the way to do that is for the ingredients to be such as they provide and promote hydration. This is why we have so many hyaluronic acids and ceramides in all of the Atomy skincare and body care. And another way that you want to provide hydration is you got to make sure you hydrate yourself from the inside out by drinking good, clean, healthy, non-toxic, non-fetal estrogen water. Okay? And so this is the wonderful thing I love about this particular ultra rich body cream. And it melts into your skin when you use it on your arms, your legs, or anywhere on your body. Don't use it on your face. It's not necessarily designed to use on your face. Okay, we do have, as you all know, we have all kinds of facial creams and lotions and serums and ampules. But this is designed for your body. Okay. And so it definitely melts into your skin. And when you use it, oh my God, the next morning, if you don't shower, you will still see it on you. It just lasts all day. It lasts and lasts and lasts. And it's because it goes down into your skin. It has the moringa scent, just like the wash that goes with it does. It has that top note, that middle note, and that base note. And one thing I like about this Ultra Rich Body Cream, it has the micro molecules that fill up your skin from the inside out with moisture from that hyaluronic acid. And then it has the effects of minerals from the miracle tree and the moisture from the moringa. All right. And it strengthens the skin's barrier, the moisture barrier, because of the ceramides. And it's able to transform your skin into moist and smooth skin. If your skin is rough, it's going to transform it. And it also locks in the moisture. So let's look at these 5-step layering moisture systems that it has. Okay, so here we talk about the hyaluronic acid that it has, right? Then it has the moisture from the moringa. It has the moisture from the ceramides. It has the moisture from honey. And then it has that moisture from shea butter that's going to lock it all in. Then it has another atomy technology called the laminar liquid crystal technology that's going to make sure that all 5 of those steps we just talked about, that they're able to penetrate and bind themselves into your skin. So that's another technology. It's a great delivery system, and delivery systems. If you don't have the right delivery system, it's just going to sit on the surface of the skin. But this delivery system drives all of the herbs and all of the other components deeper into your skin. Now, let's look at our Atomy hand cream. This is a beautiful cream. I haven't particularly used it yet, but I have heard testimonies about how wonderful it is. And this hand cream moisturizes and nourishes your hands. And it's also really, really good because it's good for your nails, your fingernails. It has hyaluronic acid in it, it has vitamin E, and it has that Southsea butter that we talked about before. And so this has a triple action formula of all 3 of those. We know how good vitamin E is and how nutritious it is for the health of our bodies. And so this triple action formula, it helps to moisturize both your hands, again, and it's good for brittle nails. If your nails are brittle, if your cuticles are damaged, this is going to help to, to bring them back to health. As we can see from this illustration, hand care and cuticle care all at once. So it's not just a hand cream. It is a cream that is healing. It's a cream that provides moisture. It has that laminar structure that we talked about a minute ago that causes the delivery system of the ingredients to go deep into the skin. And in this case, it's also going into the nail and into the nail beds. And so it's going to help to promote healthier nails. If your cuticles are all damaged or if your nails are damaged, it's going to help to heal them. It has a beautiful healing effect from that vitamin E that's going to promote healthy nails. It's not sticky and you can apply it more than one time throughout the day. It has a clean and a pure scent with aquatic and floral notes. And so here's that 3-step moisturizing system that's going to help to promote your skin as well as your fingernails. It provides moisture, balance care, and protection. Um, the moisture is going to keep it moist and it's going to keep a balance. It's going to help with that oil and water balance too, and it's going to provide the protection that your nails need. So it's deeply moisturizing and very soothing to the nails as well as to your hands. And also, you can see from the chart the liposomal encapsulation technology that helps to drive these ingredients down into the deeper layers of your skin and your nails. All right, so it's very, very moisturizing. And this sow seed butter, it melts at skin temperature and it provides a natural moisture barrier. And it's like you're wearing a layer of moisturizing gloves on your hands, but it doesn't feel cumbersome. It's not sticky. It's going to strengthen the skin barrier. It's your hands and nails are sensitive. It's going to help with that. And it's going to, again, we say moisture, moisture, moisture when we use these products. We know we're going to get all that moisture. And so here it is again. It has the avocado butter, it has the vitamin E, it has carotenoids and calendula. Calendula is used in a lot of skincare and healthcare products because it's very, very soothing, it's very calming. And then it has the blue agave leaf extract, which is really good to provide extra moisture as well. So here, another illustration. I just want to illustrate how good this is. This is why we have so many different screens about it because it's non-sticky, it absorbs fast, but it again, it stays on your hand. It will not dissipate. And here are the floral notes. It has marine notes, lime and bergamot. The middle note is rose, violet, and lily of the valley. And then the base note is that white musk, woods, and sandalwood. And you just put it on your hands. You rub it in, massage it in, right? And after washing dishes or after, maybe your hands just feel kind of dry, you just put it on. It's really simple to use. Next, we have our Atomy Foot Scrub Wash. Well, this wash is really, really good. It's relaxing. If your feet are tired after a long day's work and you just can't wait to get home, get out of the car, go in the house, the first thing I usually do is take off my shoes. Okay, so you want to use our foot wash because it's very invigorating. It's going to help your feet feel nice and relaxed, and you want to give yourself a good massage. And then also it exfoliates very, very well. It's a great, great scrub to use. It has a 3-in-1 cooling system that's going to help your feet feel very refreshed because a lot of times your feet may feel hot and dry. And so it number one, it's plant-based with that 3-in-1 multi-purpose scrubbing system and dense bubbles. And it has cooling particles that moisturize and cleanse the skin. It has red bean powder, which are a grain substance for the scrubbing, as well as that walnut shell powder. And these have been ground very, very, very fine so that they won't scratch your skin. They're just fine enough to remove the dead surface skin cells without scratching your skin. Then number three, it has the menthol and camphor. That is where you're going to get the freshness and the antiseptic and the cooling effect. It also has corn water flower and green tea extract for soothing. And so it's an optimal 3-in-1 cooling scrub wash and is stabilized with a polymer for a strong synergy effect. That means it's just bringing all of those ingredients together so that they can work equally well together, that one doesn't overtake the other, but they are combined to work together. And they create dense bubbles that effectively remove dead skin cells and impurities, and this is designed especially for your feet. Now, we looked at the sugar scrub. You can use the sugar scrub on your feet as well, but this scrub is designed especially for your feet because it has that cooling effect to it from the camphor. All right. So it's going to provide thorough cleansing and exfoliation. We see the red bean powder here. We see the walnut shell powder. And then we see a naturally milled plant-based scrub ingredients that is also added. So if we look on the screen here to the left, we see the dead skin cells that are sitting on your skin. You know how sometimes your feet can have sometimes your feet can even be cracked and your heels can feel hard. Well, this is designed to remove all of that, as we see on the screen on the left, where the exfoliation is taking place. You see those dead skin cells being removed. Now, you can buy this and take it with you. If you go to the nail shop to get a pedicure, buy this and take it with you and have them use our products on your feet, because that way you're going to avoid getting toxins and chemicals from those other products that they have in the nail salons. And also, they may want to purchase your products. You know, your nail tech may ask you, well, where did you get that? This is really effective. And so here's the menthol and the camphor that is in there. It's a combination put together. And so they come from the mint leaves and they provide a refreshing and a cooling effect to our feet. And that's a wonderful feeling to when your feet feel nice and cool and clean and soft after you use our scrubs. So it is very soothing. And also this cornflower water and that green tea extract are going to help you feel even more soothed at your feet, and it's going to help your feet feel even more and more refreshed. So the cornflower water and that green tea extract, I love that they put these two together. Wow. That is really, really good. So it's recommended for people, right? If you want an invigorating experience, if your feet feel tired, if you once your feet are together, your whole body feels good. It's also recommended for people who prefer a plant-based moisture and nourishment to their feet, and who, if you want to maintain smooth baby soft feet, use it frequently, and it'll help your feet to become smooth and baby soft. And it's also, if you're self-conscious about wearing sandals or you get runs in your stockings from cracked heels, now that can happen. That can happen. So you want to use this foot treatment. And also it's recommended for those who want smooth and exfoliated knees, elbows, and other areas besides your feet. So you can use this on your knees and on your elbows as well. So how do you use it? Okay, so you want to apply an appropriate amount of our Atomy Foot Scrub Wash onto your wet feet. Make sure your feet are wet. And you're gonna, move your hands in a circular motion. That's gonna create a lather, and then you're gonna thoroughly massage and buff and cleanse your feet. And you want to rinse all the remaining product residue away. And once you do that, let me go back. You're going to use, we do have our foot nourishing cream that you're going to apply. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, well, here's a tip. When your feet are tired, it's even better to massage them with a foot scrub wash all the way to your calves. And you notice when you go to the nail salon to have a pedicure, they always massage all the way to the calves, because usually you have dead skin on your legs as well. So you want to use it there as well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about that goes with our Atomy Foot Scrub is our Atomy Foot Nourishing Cream. And this is ultra moisturizing. It has an ultra moisturizing formulation. All right, so why is Atomy Foot Nourishing Cream special? Well, it's deeply nourishing and it's deeply moisturizing. It provides instant hydration and it's going to soften calloused and cracked heels. So now you've already done your foot scrub. So now this is your moisture treatment. Now you're going to put that moisture into your feet. because now you've got all this new skin that's been revealed and you need to take care of it. You need to baby it. And so it contains 9.8% of urea, which is a natural moisturizing factor. And it's going to give you intensive hydration, and it's going to help to smooth and soften that rough and cracked skin. It also has a dual whipping system that moisturizes and nourishes skin at the same time. There is a high concentration of plant-based soothing and moisturizing skincare ingredients in this as well, and it absorbs quickly and doesn't leave your skin feeling tacky. And so here we see the one-shot double action system at the bottom, where it's showing the water evaporation, and it's showing it's the external stimuli, and it's showing the harmful elements, and all of that is being removed. And so the urea specializes in effective exfoliation. That means its aim is to get rid of everything that's dry and callous and cracked, and to get rid of that dead skin cells that are just sitting there on your feet. And so it has that shea butter, it has wheat sprout extract, it also has corn flour water and other natural moisturizing ingredients to provide hydration, to get rid of the calluses on your feet. And that urea also draws moisture down into your skin to create a layer of moisture and to help to maintain the elasticity and smoothness of your feet, and it leaves your feet as moisturized and smooth as a baby. All right, so there is a high concentration of plant-based soothing moisturizing ingredients in here. Here's the wheat sprout extract, and this wheatgrass is grown pesticide free, and it also contains minerals and proteins in it, and it's also rich in phenols, which are going to help to soothe your skin. Here's the cornflower water. And this plant is an ancient plant. It's been cherished by Native Americans because it is very, very soothing. So it's going to help to soothe sensitive skin. If your feet feel sensitive, this will be good for you to use because of that cornflower water. And it's very hydrating, and it's going to have your skin looking very radiant, even your feet and your legs. Then here is the bitter orange flower extract that's going to help the skin feel and appear more revitalized. Next, we're going to talk about our Atomy lip treatment. Well, what's the point of taking care of your whole body if your lips are all trapped and dry looking? And so this provides moisturizing care for dry lips. What's in it? Well, it has shea butter that is very moisturizing. And we know that shea butter is used in Africa and around the world in hair care products, in skincare products. And the shea butter has its own natural vitamins and fatty acids that help to make it popular for for providing nourishment and moisture to hair and body. All right, it also has the rose oil. And rose is excellent because it has such a high vibration. It naturally relaxes and soothing. And this oil has a complex array of minerals and antioxidants, and it also helps to keep the skin soft and moisturized. Now we have the avocado oil, and this is for exfoliating. It also fights the aging process. It's rich in antioxidants and vitamins, and it's great for dehydrated and damaged skin. And it also increases elasticity and rejuvenation. Here's a point to remember. You can also use avocado or avocado oil as a mask on your face, because it's going to do the same thing for your face by fighting the aging process and increasing your elasticity and rejuvenating you. Okay, here also we have the olive oil, which contains major antioxidants like vitamin E and the polyphenols and the phytosteroids. And it has antioxidants that help protect the skin from premature skin aging, and it restores skin smoothness. And so you can use this. And another tip, ladies and gentlemen, you can use a good brand of olive oil anywhere on your body. You can especially use it on your face, and it's going to help to prevent premature aging. But this is contained in this lip protection. So this is great. So this is our Atomy lip treatment. Next, we're going to talk about our Atomy lip glow. So after you've treated your lips, now you want them to glow a little bit. So this lip glow is going to give your lips a slightly pink hue, but it's going to adjust to the color of your lips. It provides natural vitality to your lips. It has an SPF 15, so it has a protectant to protect you from UVA rays, and it's going to help to keep your lips moist and hydrated. And so this is our lip glow. It's going to protect you from those UV rays, and it's going to shield your lips from being dry. And these are the key ingredients in this particular lip application. We have the rose oil in here that's going to protect and nourish and moisturize. We have the rose hip oil that also is going to protect and moisturize. The rose oil is going to soothe and moisturize and revitalize the skin. Then it has that shea butter. We all know what that does. And it has the avocado oil like the other one we just spoke about. And so that has been our presentation today. I know it was a lot. I'm going to go ahead and stop my share. And I'm going to ask at this time if we have any questions or comments about anything we discussed.
Okay.
Well, this is Brenda. Good morning, everyone. Marie, I almost felt like I was experiencing everything you were talking about. I could just close my eyes and, you know, be in the bath water doing the scrub. You did such an excellent job in explaining it. And I was looking at the sugar scrub, but because it said sugar scrub, I was still a little hesitant. But since you've gone over all of the ingredients and talked about it, um, I'm definitely going to try the sugar scrub as well as all the other products. But the sugar scrub was definitely one that I didn't didn't really appreciate what it was offering. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Brenda. And that's a great observation, a great comment about the sugar scrub. Well, let me just ask this: sugar or salt scrubs, which is better? So some people might say, well, if I have diabetes, maybe I shouldn't use the sugar scrub. Well, you might be right. You may not want to, but now let me just tell you a little bit about salt scrubs. Salt scrubs tend to be a little bit, unless you get a real good refined salt, um, they can be a little bit more abrasive to the skin. But if you get a good quality one, we don't have a salt scrub, but salt scrubs, they reduce inflammation. They also relax the muscles. Okay. Like I said, we don't have one. They also are good at controlling eczema and psoriasis. Salt scrub, if you get a good quality one, they can be very therapeutic because of the minerals in them, if they contain minerals. For example, if you had a good Himalayan salt scrub. Now, we did have a beautiful pink salt that we don't have it anymore in our mall, but you could have used that. And then salt scrubs also are good at exfoliating the skin, but like I said, it needs to be a fine particle. And but they also are more drying. They dry your skin and they're harder and they're more abrasive. On the other hand, sugar scrubs are better for sensitive skin. They're softer, they're less abrasive. They are a natural source of alpha hydroxy acid, and sugar has a natural anti-aging effect on the skin. And they do penetrate the skin to increase the cell turnover, and they are also good to exfoliate. But I don't believe they go deep enough to get into the bloodstream. But again, so if you are diabetic, you might think about that. But uh, most of the time, if you're taking your hemohin, you're doing your noni juice, you should be fine. But thank you.
Okay, and for those who are interested in getting the recording, I just post the link to the YouTube channel in the chat. Please click on it now. So you will have the link in your YouTube channel, hit subscribe, and then when the videos are posted, you will get a notification. So this way, let me see how many individuals are on here. 29. All 29 of you should have access to the channel that Nick created. Once you click on it, as I said, it's going to open up to your YouTube channel and you will be on that page. Please like every video that you watch, guys. It's a courtesy. If you watch someone's video and you like the information, you hit the like button. So every video that you see me play here, I always hit the like button when I watch them. If I'm watching someone's YouTube video, I hit the like button. It's the courtesy to do. So Nick took the time to create this channel for you guys so you can get access to the recording. So please, everyone, hit the like button on every video that you watch. Okay. Anyone else with questions or comments on anything that Miss Maria shared this morning? It was a lot of information.
Yes, Miss Novel, it's a
Mhm.
little way off from what Maria presented, but it has some effect. Like, I'm saying that I am not sure of what is happening in Jamaica now with regards to skincare,
Mhm.
but I know that from way back then we were not aware of skincare, although I should have known, but we were not educated then.
That's exactly what we were the discussion we were having earlier.
Yes, I know. So I've discovered this from reading the ads in the newspaper,
Mhm.
and I seized the opportunity to do skincare. But of course, Miss Novlet, I live in Portland, and I have to go to Kingston for that because that is where it was offered.
Mhm.
And you know that this was very costly, but I didn't mind taking care of me.
Right.
Now, coming to America, things sort of changed. I never continued as I did not have the money. But my focus really from day one was to look good. So I used to use makeup like powder in the powder
Mhm.
form or compact. And I use eyeliner and lipstick. But what I'm trying to put out there is that when it comes on to skincare, I am not sure if if blacks are aware
No,
of the
they're not.
importance. They're not educated.
Not
I
because
have
think
been
about it, Miss Sylvia. Our
Mhm.
parents didn't educate us on it, and their parents did not educate them on it. So this is something new.
Yes, it is. It is. I'm aware of that. So
Well, Miss
no,
Sylvia, let me just say this. It's
no
because
problem. Hmm.
even though we are far from slavery, we're far from slavery.
Mhm.
There, we products were not developed for us for our benefits. Like even
Mhm.
with makeup, it was only in the 1970s that we got Flory Roberts and different companies and Fashion Fair and all of that for us, and that was put together by our people. But we lost a lot of what our ancestors used to do in Africa as far as skincare, body care, all of the natural things that they had shea butter. They had shea butter, they had things for our hair. We knew how to maintain, how to grow our hair. We knew everything about us, but all of that was lost in the slave trade when we were dispersed around the world to different areas of the globe. We lost the history, we lost the cultural things that we used to do to take care of ourselves. And we weren't always given the best of everything. We were given the worst, the leftovers, or nothing at all, as far as for hygienic reasons and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
a lot
true.
of things weren't passed. We didn't get to pass down things, and so. But I remember there's a story about two ladies. They were born into slavery, but their father was white and they were black, and so he decided to educate his two outside black children. And so he sent them to school, that they had raised up a school. He raised a school for black mixed children. And so after slavery, they never married, but they went around from town to town and they educated people on hygiene, on everything, on even just the simple things that we had lost because we were not really socialized to be civil in a lot of areas where you would think we would know things, but no, people really did not know. And so this was a universal problem for people who had ancestors who were in slavery. We lost a lot. So
Yes, yes,
we're just
that
in
is
the
true.
process of getting back everything that we were supposed to have. Everything that was
Mhm.
taken is now being given back to us.
Yes.
The
And the
first shall
thing is,
be
go ahead.
last and the last shall be first.
Mm-hmm. And what you said there, Maria, is before they got here, they were doing their own skincare from nature, just like they're still doing over there in Africa. They take care of their skin. They use the natural products. So, but think about it. When they came here, not only did they lose all of that, but they didn't have the time to focus on that. They work all day with no rest. By the time they're done, they had enough time to just eat, sleep, wake up to continue the same process all over again. So, yeah, so we are now at a place where we have to now teach this generation as we learn, because my daughter introduced me to some of these groups on YouTube and so forth, where the younger generation of Blacks, our people are talking about. The young girls are talking about these things, and that's what they're saying. They were never taught these things. So now they have to go out there and learn. They were even talking about the whole hygiene thing that they were not taught about, using the feminine wash and all these things. They're learning all these things. So this is why, guys, you always hear us say the young people need the feminine wash, because they're going out there and they're buying the ones that they're getting from Walmart and all that will cause yeast infection, because they have the ones with the nice scented ones, and most of those feminine wash out there are not good. They're not healthy. So we
And
have these healthy products that's keeping the proper pH balance for these young women. So these products here, they're gems for the young people in your life. Share it. The sanitary napkin, the feminine wash, all these wonderful products that Maria just taught. I started introducing these things to my niece at the age of 14 because I know my sister's not going to do it. So I started getting the products for her. So both men and women on here, not just for the ladies. You have women in your lives and you have access to the product. Buy it, introduce it to them, and start sharing with the younger generation so we can change this practice, because most of these young girls, the only reason why they put on so much makeup is because they do not know about skincare. And by the time they get to 30, their skin's going to be so badly damaged from all that makeup that's suffocating their pores and all. As you hear Maria talk about the skincare and what they're doing for the body, cleansing the pores, helping the skin. But I watch these
So if you think
videos.
about, if you think
Yeah,
about all of the nutrition, all of these
yeah.
plants and all of these
Mhm.
herbs, and you guys, we have to know, this is why we do this Cosmeto Millionaire series, right? We want to encourage people to do the facial parties. But even if you're not doing the facial parties, if you think about all of the ingredients that we talked about that are in these beautiful products, plants and herbs and
Mhm.
extracts, things from nature, from the beginning to the end. And they're just loaded with these things to provide nourishment. And then the delivery system to make sure that they get down into your skin. And then
Yeah,
we have all of these amazing supplements that we can take
yeah.
to help to nourish ourselves. And so you know about this stuff. You have learned about it. So now it's up to you. It is incumbent upon you to share it. And like Noblette said, even you guys, you got wives, you got daughters, you got granddaughters, you got nieces, you got nephews and sons. They should, nobody, none of us should have any products. If we got it in the mall, you need to have it at your house and you need to share it with everyone because this is one of the reasons why there's so much sickness, why we see young people coming down with diseases that old people get, but they're in their 20s and 30s and they're coming down with Alzheimer's, right? Why? It's because of all of the toxins and pollutants that are in the products that they're using every day, and they've been using them for years. But now we can
Mhm.
stop the cycle of death in our community. We are a people who are in the process of being restored.
Yeah.
We are a part of the restoration.
Mhm.
We are the part of those who impart the wisdom and knowledge to others to help people become restored. We're being restored in our health and we're being restored in the opportunity for wealth. We have to understand that there is a movement here that is going on that God is doing. He's raised up this company. He's raised up other Christian companies to restore and to heal his people in their health and in their wealth. But we've
Yeah.
got to share it. We cannot keep it to ourselves. So when you think about it, you're going out and saying, oh, I don't know how to approach this one. I don't know how to approach that person. Don't think about you. Think about them and that they're using wrong stuff that's killing them slowly.
The
So don't think
toxicity.
about
Yeah.
yourself. Think
Guys.
about others. Think about what that you have a gift to give to other
Mhm.
people. Don't even think about yourself and how you might feel self-conscious. So do it anyway. As Joyce Meyer said, do it afraid. Do it anyway.
Yeah, that's it. And guys, just think about it. Every time your loved ones, your daughters, whatever, they go in the store and they buy these skincare, I want each and every one of you guys to go Google the toxicity in these over-the-counter skincare products that's on the market. Formaldehyde, central nervous system disruptor. Guys, you've seen me cover them. I don't write these articles. These are articles that I find. So they're spending their hard-earned money on these products. And then later on, people are coming down with liver disease and cancer and autoimmune issues and all these other challenges because these are what they're listing that the fallout from these products will be as you continue to use them over a period of time. So it's about education because most people will say, oh, I've been using this forever, but you can't see what's going on internally in the body. These things take time and they slowly build up in your system. And then one day the fallout happens. You all see the ingredients that Maria listed here. I say it every time, these skincare products are also about your health. It's not just the healthcare products, the hemoheme, the vitamin C, the plant calcium. It's not just that. Every single product on here is about your health. Every single product, because guess what? When it goes on your skin, there's no protection from the blood-brain barrier. It's going straight into that bloodstream, and your blood circulates throughout your entire body. And they're buying these products and they're laying them on, and these makeup and everything that they're just slapping onto the face all day. Think about the toxicity that's in these products. And that's where we're also seeing the younger generations, they're just dropping like flies because of these products that they're using. So just remember, it is not just the healthcare product that's about your health. Everything, the body wash, everything, because guess what? We shower once or twice a day, right? We're using this body wash and we're packing on, and then we're using hot water that's really getting it into the cells. Because when you use that hot water, it opens up your pores and it's just going in, all that toxicity. So guys, if you are not using the products that's on your website and you're buying stuff over the counter, I just want you guys to think about what you're doing to your health. Because now you're taking the hemoheme, but so many other things are going in. The poor hemoheme can't really do its job because you're putting on body lotion that has toxicity. You just showered with body wash that has toxicity. And whatever else is gone, then you wash your clothes with a toxic laundry detergent that's loaded with chemical, and the fabric softener that's loaded with chemical, and you're putting those clothing on. I mean, it just keeps going and going. So we have to change. It
has to be a complete lifestyle change.
Yes, it has.
We have to stop fighting what we're trying to fix. I see that we have, whose hand is raised? Let me come out.
KJ.
Okay, go ahead, KJ.
KJ, you're up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
trying to mic here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Great information, Maria. You know, I'm always applaud you for the outstanding information that you always bring us, the kind of food that we should be hearing. Thank you for even giving these knowledge. And I gotta say, Morning Momentum came a long way. Came a long way. Having you as a part of the team just opened up many doors for us to open our eyes and say, wow, because of you, Maria, we thank you. I just want to give you your flowers and share that with you. And I want to let you know you should be you are recognized. Thank you. My thing I just want to go ahead and say is that okay, we're going to Miss Novelet mentioned about the chemical that's in the skincare. Now I was just looking at it and listening as she was speaking. So 100% of skincare made of chemical, but not all are harmful from what I've researched. And I said, wow, the percentage of the chemicals there's good and there's bad, but bottom line it go through a process, right? My thing is that I remember Michael Jackson. I was like, wow, he bleached his skin, came out white. Like, what's going on? It inspired me to do it too. Because when I look at myself, with somebody who's like dark brown skin, I say, man, it make me feel insecure. Just about a lot of folks had a lot of insecurity with their skin, right? And so my thing was, I know in the Caribbean, it was like more in the Caribbean, they wanted to use this cream to bleach their skin to get lighter because they want to be a light pale person to be able to match with the Caucasian, and so and that was something that in the 80s and the 90s, that was a big deal because for me, I was still like, I mean, man, I wanted to look like Michael, seriously, because I wanted to be lighter. Not the fact that I wanted to look like him, but the fact that the skin color makes you feel like you're not accepted. I didn't know nothing about the history till the age of 28 of Black history, right? And I'll be honest with y'all. I saw when I was a little kid, You know, I saw Kuta Kente, the root, and I say, hey, they get a whoopee. I say, hey, I get back home, I get a whoopee back home too. I never looked at it as that was a slavery thing. I see the movie, da 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 da, right? And as I got up, as I got running for political office for state representative, there was a part that I ran into a veteran. He said, "Do you know about Willie Lynch?" I said, "No, I ain't know nothing about no Willie Lynch." He said, "Well, that's a slave master. He taught people not to trust one another." Bottom line is, this whole thing is not about slavery, but what I can say is that, yes, Maria pointed out the fact that the history has broken history years and years and years and years and years. Now we are all over the place and have a root, right, in islands and so forth, right? And so, yes, in Africa, I know everybody wanted to bleach your skin, but now this time of age where we have internet and we have social media and we have more invention, you know, where I'm seeing products are for that growing for health for black skins. You know, things are trying to promote that area. I heard a convention. That's what's like the early 2000s and stuff. So now I'm involved with Atomy, with the plant based. So that's why I give you a huge rose, Maria, for even for bringing this up because most folks like this is Chinese stuff. No, it's South Korea. And you know, so people didn't still don't understand the difference because they see the Asian. You know, they all speak the same. So they thought they don't know. We don't all speak the same because of the simple fact that one person from Jamaica, you know, one person from Bahamas, one person from London. You know, you got to understand that if it was the black. But when you look at Asia, it's something else. But when we look about plant based, it's for everybody, right? And we have to learn the information. And this right here, Maria, you laid it out properly. You know, so that's why I give you a huge prop. And so I just wanted to pass. I just wanted to say my thoughts, and I'll just pass it back to Miss Novelette. Thank you. And
Okay,
everyone.
I wanna chime in on something you
Thank you,
said.
KJ, for
Thank
saying.
you. Yeah, I want to chime in on something you said, KJ. When you did the lookup just now, it said it's chemical based, but some of the chemicals are good for your skin and some are not. There is no chemical that is good for the skin. If it's chemical based, it's not good for your skin because your body cannot absorb chemical. So no
Absolutely.
chemical is good for this. No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying these articles, they put these things and people go, okay, some of the chemicals are good and some are not. If it's chemical based, if someone made it in a lab, it's not good for the skin. So,
Absolutely.
right. So that's why plant-based is and then the other thing that really gets me is when people say, oh, these products are for Koreans or for Chinese. Our skin, we all have the same skin, just different color. And the other thing is, if we walk into Clinique or whichever store and we're picking up a product on the shelf, no one is asking, is this for a black person? All the skincare products on the shelf, people go in, they look, and they decide which one they want to buy. And no one is
So
in the store.
well, let me just say this. As an esthetician and skincare therapist, that our skin is just different because of the melanin. And
Well,
so
that part, yes.
there are products that are geared to us that because of the skin products we were using before, they were not geared toward us. We just like as I was saying before, when we got companies, we started coming up with our own companies and our own laboratories and our
That,
own research. Then, I'm not giving a rebuttal to what you're saying because what you're saying is true. Um, but I'm just saying that there is a difference. So when you do, you just need to know what is best for you because there is differences in our skin is different. It is different.
it's
Black skin
different than melanin,
is
but
different.
these
Not
products are
just the melanin.
plant-based.
There's some other factors too that are different. I'm not going to go into it. But
Okay,
the
part I get.
important.
But the plant-based, our bodies are made for plants.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying that it's not. Absolutely. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, they're made, for plants. Because we were shaped and formed from the dust of the earth, really.
Mhm.
And all of the minerals that were in the ground are in us. And so plants derive their life force from when a seed is planted, it sucks in the minerals that's in the ground. The same thing we're made of,
Exactly.
But we're also wonderfully and fearfully made in the image of God. And so
Mhm.
we originally we were clothed in glory and arrayed in splendor. That's why we were made in the image of God. So even though we had he shaped Adam from the dirt, that he was still arrayed in the splendor of God because he was made in his image. But then when sin happened, and we're not trying to go into a Bible study, but when sin happened, he lost that glory. And he realized he was naked. And so
Mhm.
there's a lot in that for our health.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there for our health. But then God gave us a fail safe mechanism, and that was our immune system. And he powered that through our NK cells and our mitochondria and a lot of different other components, that just in case we got sick, because God knew we were going to fall from grace, that he has something to repair us. And so he said, the plants of the leaves, the herbs of the field, the leaves from the trees are for your healing. And so
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. But we absolutely cannot be ingesting things and putting things on our bodies that are chemicalized. I totally agree with that. We cannot do that because it's going to disrupt our endocrine system and other systems. And when the endocrine system is disrupted, it leads to health problems, reproductive issues, metabolic disorders. Children are born with autism, and all kinds of developmental problems and issues come about. And this is why it's important for us to get our people off of that stuff
That's
and
right.
on to these
Prayer.
healthy ingredients.
Mhm.
We cannot partake from the king's dainties
There you go.
because they have no substance. They're all fluff, but they're deadly poison. They
Mhm.
look good on the outside. They smell good. They might even taste good, but they're deadly.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that. But I totally agree, and CJ, I thank you for your sentiments, and I say to God be the glory.
And in the Black community, infertility is becoming a big thing. There's so many young people. There are two young couples in my church right now, and they cannot have kids. And I'm seeing that a lot. And guys, a lot of these products, when you read the list, infertility pops up so many times. So many times. And I believe it is not a mistake. So we really have to be vigilant and take charge of our health by reading the labels of everything you're buying. And if it's on your Atomy website, buy it. And if it's not, and you have to buy something out there, read the labels. And if you don't know, if you see a word and don't even buy it or look it up to see what it is, because there's so many chemicals. But we really need to be more vigilant in everything that we do. Read the labels. We were at our church food distribution and they had some, what was it again? Frozen fruit thing. And it said,
Popcorn shrimp.
yeah. Oh, yeah, but not with the popcorn chip. They had some fruits in the little fruit cups, frozen, and it said all natural on there. And I'm trying to tell them this product is not good and it's loaded with sugar. And all they could focus on was the all natural. Guys, all natural is just a way for them to get away. If it does not say 100% fruit, it's not. And I had to then, one of my friends, her son is autistic, and she took like 20 of those things, and everyone kept telling her, oh, it's great. Nothing is wrong with it. It's all natural. I had to call her and said, not give this to your son. It is loaded with sugar. And she's like, but I said, Miss Betty, I said, Betty, another friend here, she said she opened it, put it in her mouth, and all she could do was spit it out. There was so much sugar in it. I said, if you really read the ingredients, it shows you that there's a lot of sugar. And she's like, what? Oh my gosh. I said, please throw it in the trash. So she did. She told me she put it in the trash when she got home. We have to really pay attention. All natural does not mean it's good. That they're just playing on words. And there's a lot that we need to learn with how they can get away with things by using playing on words. So
Exactly.
we just have to really be careful.
Yeah, if it say it's all natural, please, please do some research and go deeper. Because
Yeah.
this is why, like Lovelet was saying, we have reproductive issues that come up. People start puberty too early, and then abnormalities in sex organs, and this is why children don't know who they are. Then a lot of these things that are in these foods and everyday living essentials that people are using are why people have metabolic problems and why people have neurological issues and brain function issues and learning disabilities. And so usually the worst foods are put in the areas where the minorities are.
Yes.
And if you go in a grocery store in a minority area, you're going to find you not the quality of products are going to be different than if you go to a more prosperous area, right? And so we have to take that into account. They're not, we haven't been getting the best of everything. So, you know, you might want to shop in a different area if you feel like if you don't like what you see. If you see that if you go into your grocery store and there's not a section for health food and healthy products, you might need to find somewhere else to shop. And like Lovelette was saying about the appeal that has been put on the fruits, and she talked about that a few weeks ago, on the fruits and vegetables, and more companies are allowing this new label to go on their fruits and vegetables. And this stuff is really, really bad for our health. And they're even putting it on organic foods now.
Yeah.
And this is a covering that they put on foods to prolong the lifespan of the fruits and the vegetables, but it's not healthy. We would rather have our fruits and the vegetables go through their natural lifespan rather than putting something on them that's going to help them to stay fresher looking longer. But when you ingest that, when you eat that fruit or that vegetable, that's going in your body, and your liver can't do anything with it. And it's probably going to stay there for the rest of your life and wreak havoc in your body.
Yeah.
So we have to be very, very mindful.
And guys, just remember, the Black community is the most marketed to community, and they're not bringing healthy products when they're marketing to us. You know what I found out?
What did you find out?
You drive along the highway and you'll see the cows out there grazing. But the cows that are grazing near the power plants, I was watching this documentary and I just had to turn it off. I was just getting so angry in my soul. When they slaughter those cows are marketed to the Black community. Because of course, there's where all the power plants are. They're not going to take that and put it out in the grocery store into the upper echelon neighborhood. I'm watching the program and they're talking about where these meat go. Guys, it's amazing what they're doing. And we're getting the worst of everything. So as Maria said, if you live in a predominantly Black community, go outside of your community to shop. Drive outside of your community to shop, because they bring the worst stuff into the Black community. And what's that drinks? Is it FUBU? I forgot what it's called. That I see, if you go into a Black community, you see those juice. They're really small. Those things are a killer. There's just so many unhealthy products that's marketed to our community. We have to be more vigilant on what we are buying and be more mindful, more purposeful. We really have to. It's a shame, but let me see what's in the chat. Miss Sylvia. She says the global elite depopulation plan. Hopefully you guys go ahead.
Now, Lord, years ago when organic first came out, you could depend on the word.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking last night on all these recalls, and some of them were organic
Okay.
and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't depend on that word anymore. So you go to your farmer's market and know who your farmers are.
Right. That's what I was just about to
Absolutely.
say. Shop from the local farmers.
Right. And I asked them about their seed as well, making
Yes.
sure it's
That's a good
Yeah.
question. Yep, that's a good question there.
not.
Heirloom
The
seeds.
other thing to ask is, are you doing hydroponic farming, or are your fruits going into the ground? Because a lot of these farmers are doing the hydroponic farming, and I do not want hydroponic food. I want, because they put chemicals in those containers. That's what they mix to feed the food that's hanging in the air. It's loaded with chemical. So I always ask the farmers, how do you grow? Is it in the ground, or is it? And a lot of them are so proud to say it's hydroponic, and I'm like, thank you, and I keep going. So
Right.
there's a lot of questions we have to ask when we go shopping from the farmers market as well.
Wait a
Serious.
minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Just a quick question. When you say farmer market, are you saying the farmer store, the market actually, or the farmer where they actually grow stuff, where they grow plants and stuff on the ground, like that, and they sell it, they put it, and people come and like on a weekend and grab, or they go pick the fruits and stuff.
Well,
Which kind of farm we talking about?
okay,
I just
the place where you go pick, because when you go pick it, it's trees growing in the ground. But the farmers, I have a farmers market that I go to here in Winter Garden. The farmers come into the farmers market with their produce and they sell that they grow themselves. So I ask the question, do you do hydroponic farming, which means it's not in the ground, it's in that container that they can grow as much it takes up, they can have more produce growing with the hydroponic farming. And they look great and they're perfectly healthy, but it's water with a lot of chemicals. So I do not want hydroponically grown food. A lot of that we're getting in the grocery store are that way as well. So I want to know, like the lettuce and things like that, is it in the ground or you're doing hydroponic farming?
well, I'm sorry, everyone. I just want to say this, Miss Novelette. Man, you know, in our culture, that kind of word is not, it's not in our vocabulary. We hybrid. I had to go back to say, wait a minute. She just said hybrid formula.
Hydroponic.
Hybrid farming. That's not an everyday conversation, folks. I'm telling you. Just this is the first time I'm just hearing this word right there. And by the way, that word itself, God, it should make everybody nervous and scared because of the simple fact that it sounds dangerous.
A lot of
Okay.
people are doing it in their home. I know friends that are happy that they're, oh, look at what I'm growing, and they show it, and I'm like, oh, that's great. Would you like some? No, thank you. Because it's a lot of chemicals. Because there's no dirt in there. But the whatever they're growing, they grow nice and healthy and they look great, but I don't want it. I want something that's going in the ground, that's getting, as Maria mentioned, all the nutrients from the ground. That's where I want my nutrients from, not some chemical made nutrients that's going in. So, there's just a lot that we need to ask questions when you are shopping.
I know there's a couple of grocery stores who are not allowing, or big box stores that are not allowing the appeal covering over the fruits and vegetables. I think Costco is one of them. I don't think they allow that.
Oh, that's great.
And Sprouts too. We have Sprouts here. They don't allow it. I think I'm not so sure about Whole Foods. They might allow it,
Oh, Whole Foods will.
but just do your research and then shop at the Asian markets.
Yes.
Shop at some of the Asian markets, but be mindful of them too. Because
But when the Sprouts, supposedly they have a lawsuit out. The spray that was thought to be just water had a chemical in it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
those sprays,
really?
you know those little sprays when you see in the grocery store spraying out? Yes, they have chemicals in them.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's good to know, Brenda.
Mm,
I'm
yeah.
Yeah,
sure they're
and,
not using it now.
I thought it was
and
water, but I heard it recently that it's not just water. They have chemicals in there that's
I
helping
never
people.
trusted it. It's like you got to make sure
Yeah.
you rinse your vegetables. Thank God we have our Atomy dishwashing detergent
You
that we
know?
can wash our vegetables with. It really does remove all that junk.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just so much out there, guys. It's a lot. But
thank you, Marie,
in
for your feedback.
Florida, the governor supposedly banned all those produce here. So it's not supposed to be here in Florida, but anything is possible.
Uh,
So,
and Whole Food, yes, it's coming from China because it was on the big news. It was
but
on
you
the
can't
news.
trust Whole Food for nothing.
There you have it.
They've been sued so many times, it's unbelievable.
Well, when they first started, like Miss Brenda said, they were doing fine. But then when they sold the company, that's when everything changed.
Yeah.
Exactly. I lived in Texas when they were just getting started, and you could taste the difference in the food. I mean, it was great, but
Hmm.
unfortunately, it
Yeah.
changed.
And Maria said something there. When you have a company that started off great, the moment you hear that that company has been sold, that's when changes starts to happen. You can't trust it anymore. Even with the black hair care products on the market, when it's owned by the original owners, it's great. After it's sold, even now I'm seeing online, their ladies are complaining that now that this company has bought out, they notice their hair start falling out from the product. It has changed. So the premise now is this: once it's a black owned and it is sold, you can't really trust the product anymore because there's always some type of changes that happen. Just like they're
Yeah,
saying food, they change it. It's the same thing that
Okay.
happened with Gatorade when University of Gainesville had it. They were the original. It was good until I believe is it Coca-Cola, Maria?
Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola,
that was.
yeah, that took it over, and then they changed and added a ton of sugar
Oh,
to it. It's
yeah,
no
yes. It
longer
is.
there's nothing healthy about Gatorade anymore. It tests
Oh,
as a
no. Mm-mm. All
it,
that sugar.
yeah, the
You can
test
make your own
tested it
Gatorade.
as a soda, but originally, yes, when the University of Gainesville had it. But once these companies are sold, it's not the same. They always change the ingredients. Go ahead.
yeah. I just want to point out Popeye. Yeah, when Popeye got sold in back in the 1997, I believe 1997, around early age, around there. That's when I
Mm-hmm.
started realizing, man, oh no, not going back to Popeye no more. Because I know for a fact that they didn't sold the ingredients. When I read about it, they didn't sold the ingredients. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Let
Yeah.
me, KJ, let me tell you what I never went to Popeyes like that anyway, but let me just tell you something that's really funny. Remember you guys a few years ago when Popeyes came out with that chicken sandwich? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
those.
And
Yeah,
guess
definitely.
what? Okay, so who was in line and some people were actually fighting to get a chicken sandwich, right?
Exactly.
Well, why? They
Because it
marketed it.
was,
They
go ahead,
market. Who
Maria.
did they market it to? To us.
People of color.
And we all went. Well, not everybody. Tell
Mhm.
me, none of you guys went and got a chicken sandwich,
No,
please.
I didn't.
But, but they marketed to us. So guess what? If they wanted to kill us, they could have. Because millions of people, black people, went and got that sandwich, stood in line, and got that doggone sandwich. And that's what I said. Wait a minute. There's something fishy about this. And we're the only people running to get this sandwich. And it's
Mhm.
marketed to us on the programs and shows that we like to watch,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Okay. In between those commercials, we have to be mindful of these things. And I'm
They
not I'm
they
not
did the
trying to
same
be
thing
funny.
with Chick-fil-A. Remember the whole Chick-fil-A thing too? Chick-fil-A had the same thing and they had the same fights in there. And then this young black guy, he was a professor or whatever, did a deep dive into the ingredients in those Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Toxicity overload.
And Mr. Truitt started out fine. He started out wholesome. He's a
Yeah.
Christian, and I don't know what happened. He's,
After,
you know, was the owner. I don't know if he still. I think he still owns it.
yeah. So
But listen, let me just. Can I just share this with you guys? Because this is kind of important for you to know about that appeal.
yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
so okay, the following list accurately reflects the disclosures and policies of growers and grocery retailers on selling produce treated with appeals, EdAppeal, used on conventional produce. Organappeal, the coating approved for organic produce, has been discontinued. I have confirmed this with the Organic Materials Review Institute. To date, appeals coatings are only commercially available on avocados, limes, lemons, grapefruits, mandarins, and oranges. The coating is odorless, tasteless, and clear, so there is no way to tell when it's used. The
Mhm.
vast majority of grocery store produce is not treated with appeal. To remove as much appeal as possible, use water with vinegar or baking soda, not both, and a produce brush or cotton hemp towel to scrub the produce. And then it says here, okay, so these are some of the stores that say they're not using it. So Sprouts Farmers Market made a decision to not carry any produce that's treated with appeal. Costco partnered with appeal as far back as 2018, right? But recently stopped carrying any produce treated with appeal. Their corporate produce department said they have no plans to ever sell produce treated with appeal again. The Limonero lemons they carry are not treated with appeal. Publix will not purchase any produce that's been treated with appeals food coatings. And HEB does not use any items treated with appeal in the produce they manufacture. They manufacture it? Okay. They are not actively seeking out or requesting items treated with appeal. Central Market, the Texas based gourmet grocery store, is owned by HEB and shares their exact policy on appeals. Whole Foods, let me see. While Whole Foods says that their global produce purchasing team does not buy items treated with appeal, however, they could not confirm with regional and local purchasing teams. And this guy says, I previously spoke to 3 produce departments, 3 customer service representatives, and 3 corporate offices, blah, blah, blah. And they said that appeals food coatings meet Whole Food safety standards. I went out and looked at the produce and could not find any items treated with appeal. Well, wait a minute. That's interesting. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's no longer sources any produce treated with appeal food coatings, so they used to. Hmm. They have not released a public statement or policy. I requested that they do this. They have, let me see. Number, I'm gonna send this to you because it's a lot more. Okay, here's Aldi's. Everybody shops at Aldi's. Okay, Aldi's. If anybody wants me to ask about a particular store, let me know. Aldi's does not have a policy on appeal. And no employees are able to speak on it. They source produce from brands Westpac and Limonera that use appeal. Wow. But it is not clear whether the items they carry are treated with appeals coatings. Kroger. All right. What does Kroger do? Okay, Kroger claims that produce items sold under their own label are not treated with appeal food coatings. However, Kroger is not able to speak about or certify other produce brands that they carry. This policy applies to all of their locations and all of the subsidiaries as well. Wow, including Baker's, City Market, Dillon's, Food for Less, Food Co., Fred Meyer, Fry's, Gervais, JC Food Store, King Shoppers, Metro Market, Mariano's, Payless Supermarkets, Pick and Save, QFC, Ralph's Ruler, and Smith's Food and Drug. Albertsons. It's a lot. They got Target on here. They got Walmart. They got Albertsons.
Do they list a health food store called Earth Fare?
Earth's Fair. Let me see. Earth's Fair. Bread, cup food, Star Market, Fairway. I'm gonna read the list, okay?
I'm just
But
curious
then,
about.
you know what? I'm gonna send this to you. You can put it in the chat, and then people can get it. Because I didn't see that one you just asked about.
Okay.
Okay, I just sent it to Novelette.
I gotta say something here, man. Honestly, I wish our culture was able to pick. Let me rephrase what I was just going to say here. I wish our culture is able to pick up from the slavery and really get back to coming as a union group. Because think about it, if they did that, it would have been so much easier where the culture would start, just like the Jewish will buy the real estate and have their own people move in there, or the Asian people will buy the old real estate and have their own Asian people move in there. It would have been nice if black folks could do the same, but
Our people tried that and they got burnt out, flood out, you name it, right, Maria?
that was
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they burned down over 200 black towns, and they flooded out. Well, they flooded out over 200 black towns. We had a lot of thriving black communities. We had communities that had banks, its own bus lines, its own movie theaters, its own everything, its own grocery stores that catered only to black people. And the dollar would stay in our community over 30 days, which is what you want. You want the money spent in your community to stay in that community, because that's how you build the infrastructure. So we had that in was in Oklahoma, where we had the Black Wall Street, and that was bombed by our government, bombed it out, killed it out, and everybody scattered. We even had, I think they had their own airport, and so, but
Mhm.
this was happening across the United States. It's happened a
Oh,
lot to black
mhm.
towns, Rosewood, a lot of different black towns, because when we began to thrive, they would come in and kill up everybody, and burn the town down and take
or
them.
or flood the town with the people in it. So guys, go
Or,
do your research. I'm from
yeah.
Jamaica and I'm learning these things and I'm in shock and utter disbelief of what happened here to blacks as they
Yeah.
tried to do it. There are so many towns, so many of these massive lakes that we're seeing now used to be thriving black communities. And I didn't even know Central Park had a thriving black community.
Yeah, Central
They
Park, that land
totally
belonged to black
destroyed
people. They took it.
because they wanted to build a park. So there's just a lot. There is just so much. So everything that you just said, KJ, they tried.
But
They really
yeah,
guys,
right.
guys,
If we can
let me say
pick back
this.
from that, that would be great. I mean, right? The point is, like, we can just like folks can go to church religiously, or just you know, it, this is the same thing that I said. I wish it can just re-pick from those hurts from those times and pick back up again. I think we're living a different time now. So
Well, we're in a
compared to
season of restoration.
it's
As I said
restoration.
before, we are people who are being restored. I think Elva has her hand up.
Yes, someone has their hands up, but I just post the link in the chat that Maria sent to me, so you guys can go in and grab it. Yes, this
Hey,
Elva, you're unmuted.
Guys, you have a tremendous, tremendous program. And I am retired nurse, and always I advocated to educate the people. That's true. Everybody say, "Oh no, but it's natural." Yes, right. One a little thing like this could be the natural. Rest is genetic modified. And then what we can do, we need to educate people. We need to educate it. You know, do a lot of seminars, churches, schools, praying house, because I just came across my neighborhood. By the way, I'm here from Florida, uh, Atomy Latino Imperial under Miss Florence, and I have a neighborhood that he has a green garden. Oh, he's a Christian, and he has those uh, hydraulic grow, and I'm the person always I ask him, because this is new for me, and then I ask him, "What are you doing? How this thing grows?" Said, "No, just water." See, he lies to me. He said it's just water, and now you say it's a lot of chemicals, and that's true. Don't taste the same. No, you know how you know the product you eat is really organic, because it's hard to buy it. When you buy it, it's like making noise. That is original organic, but it doesn't make any noise. It's very modification, because it's soft, tasteless. But just we need to educate it, and we have to promote our multi-use dishwasher. I wash all my, if I don't have it at the moment, I use the old one fashion. I use vinegar, lemon, and soak it for a little while. But now I make sure I have all the time my dishwasher, and I put just a little drop. You don't have to put, and it doesn't taste so. And this is I do because I rather fight with those with a wall for the lettuce, for spinach, because they are for the ground. It won't kill you. And believe me, guys, I congratulate you with this program. And I don't say scared. It's not. It's just motivated to talk to the people, to educate the people. I don't. You know what I say? I say. And you said the black community is a target. How you can say about the Spanish population? We are the target too, because
Yes.
they believe me.
Master?
Yes.
With all my honesty and humility, I say they think that we are ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason I teach the people. I don't want to push to my product. I say I don't push to my product. Just I want to say, and then we need to continue to listen to our president, because he says you have to say it. People have to make it their own mind. But we have to say it. We need to speak out. Let it they choose. I can choose for anybody. I choose for myself. And with all family, when I say to my son, her daughter is asthmatic, I say, yes. Why you think he's asthmatic? All the food. And now, they say the healthy fast food restaurant is Chipotle. And look what you say about Chipotle. We need to be educated. We need to be educated people. That's it. And God has do the other rest. Make the people change the mind to their own good. That's true. We won't live forever. But if I gonna live 5, 6 years or 2 hours, I want to enjoy it with a good health. Thank you and God bless you. You did a great program. I'm telling you, congratulations and thank you, thank you. I'm Elba.
Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you, Miss Elva. Thank you. God
And
bless you.
God bless you. And that's why, Miss Elba, we always say the black and the brown community.
That's right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
we are vulnerable, but no. If we are, they think we are easy target. No anymore. No, we got me anymore.
Anymore. Not anymore. We're in a season of restoration.
Amen. But
for
Maria,
restoration.
11:54. Oh my goodness, time to go.
Oh, let me just say this one thing. You know, on that
Mhm.
website that Novelette posted, you can also get your heirloom seeds for herbs, fruits, flowers, and vegetables from there also. So
Wonderful.
you can get those if you want to grow your own stuff, your own, vegetables and stuff. And remember, fruits and vegetables didn't used to look perfect, right?
No,
They
they
didn't
did
always
not.
look perfect. They weren't always the perfect red, the perfect green, the perfect yellow.
Yes, yes, you
See?
got that right.
Remember that.
Those bright tomatoes, something is wrong. Too bright.
Right, right.
So when we see all these perfect produce in the store, they are messing with them so they can come out looking perfect.
Exactly.
There's a few companies online where you can buy those fruits and that are naturally grown. And when they're naturally grown, I mean, there's all type of
They
contortions.
have their personalities.
Yeah, exactly. So
They
yeah.
have their
Yes,
personality.
Mhm. So yes, guys, just listen, whatever little garden space you have, plant something. Just start planting something.
yes. Look, I have a 1 acre,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm from Panama. And my husband brought a seed of some kind of gandule. It's some special beans, very delicious. I rather fight with those little worms. They, they didn't. But my husband said, no, this is from the own, for the leaves, for the own beans. I said, well, I don't know. I did. I put it away. But I have everything. I have my tomato, little tomato. I have even medicine I grow in my yard
Mm-hmm.
because I don't cook anymore. And I'm 71 and I still I want to go more. Even though if I'm going to live 5 hours, I want to enjoy it. Yeah,
That's
thank you
right.
guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. We have a garden too. We got squash and sweet potatoes, uh,
Mm-hmm.
what, lettuce. What else is out there? It's a
Uh-huh.
lot. Everything you think
Mm-hmm.
of, cucumbers, zucchini,
Mm-hmm.
tomatoes,
Yes.
everything, everything. And just a corn, our own heirloom corn, all of
Yeah.
that. You can
Mm-hmm.
grow your own stuff, even if just put it in pots.
I was just about to say that because that's what I'm doing. I rent and I have my little stuff growing out there.
And blueberries, all the herbs, bay leaf, sage, rosemary, all of that stuff.
I have
You
a lot
know,
of seasoning.
it's
Look,
not
look
adulterated.
my season. I show you right now my seasoning. I
Okay.
don't buy
Oh,
any. Look it. I grow
That's
my
good seasoning
cilantro.
right there.
I
Yes,
want
and
some of that seasoning.
it has it has a pepper, green pepper, red pepper, cilantro, the big cilantro, the big leaf, not the small
Mm-hmm.
one. And I grow
Mm-hmm.
in my yard. I grow it. Yes, and then I do
Mm-hmm.
my since I start getting in the prevention, and I took all those chemicals from my house. And when I cook, because I'm cook, and I don't put any seasoning. Those steaks, no, 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 no. And everybody like it. I say, well, it's my own seasoning.
That's
I
right.
don't use no
Very
poison,
good.
no poison. I say poison.
No
Thank you.
poison.
If you know, we don't go from this problem.
That's right. I used to hate canning when I was a little girl. My mother used to have us canning. Oh, that means bushels and bushels of different type of fruits and vegetables. She would can
Yeah, it
365
lasts.
jars every year.
Wow.
And so now I can.
See,
My stuff from the
you gonna
garden, I just can it. Ladies, get the canning. Guys, get the
Oh,
canning.
oh,
The guys in my neighborhood,
oh,
my son-in-law, they can their cucumbers. They They can the okra and they can the cucumbers because they like pickles. But let's get
Yeah.
back to the old ways of our
Yes,
grandparents.
that's something I'm gonna learn is how
Yeah.
to do the canning because I do not know how to do it and I want to learn.
It's really easy. And you will be like, wait a minute, I could have been doing this.
Don't worry, I'll be calling you.
Look, I show my garden. You know
Wow.
the new product came down from Korea, the bitter melon. Well,
Mhm.
this is the plant from bitter melon. Look,
Yeah,
look.
the Cersei. We call it Cersei in Jamaica. Yeah,
Yes, the bitter.
Watermelon, I
Well,
love it.
yes. It
once I
grows wild
take
in
it,
Florida. Yeah, it grows wild in Florida.
exactly. And this is another kind of fruit. I don't. They call. Excuse me. Níspero. No, I don't know what is the name. And I have all my beans. Look at it.
Very nice.
Oh,
Over
good,
there is the
very good.
avocado. This is
Oh,
avocado. We already,
Oh my God, I love avocado.
mm-hmm.
yes, we had the avocado. This one here is some kind of berry, red berry.
Okay.
And I have, this is, it's another medicine. This one,
Mm-hmm.
this one is a medicine.
We're
I don't
coming on
remember.
a field trip to your house.
Yes, come back. Coming with Florence. Florence coming so often to Florida. Look at it.
Well, I
Look
live
at
in Florida. I live in Florida.
So where are
where?
you, Elva? What city?
I live in Ocala, but a
Oh,
little
you're
Oh,
in
Double
town.
F.
Ocala. Okay. I come to Ocala
Look at this,
frequently.
my
My,
little.
my sister and mom live
Oh,
in
okay.
Ocala.
Double
Mhm.
F. When you go visit Elva, bring me something back.
Elba, I'm coming.
Okay.
Do you have
I'm
avocados
gonna.
now? Elba, you have avocados?
I I have no. We already eat it.
Okay, they're
This is
gone.
the first time they
Okay.
gone. Yes, they are the little one, the black one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my phone in the chat, and you can
Yes.
take it. And when you come down, just let me
Mm-hmm.
know.
Okay. Yes, I'm ready to write it down. Put it in the chat. Where's Miss Sylvia? Miss Sylvia lives in Ocala. She's gone.
Miss Sylvie?
She's not
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
Oh
Miss.
well, I think we need to get together
Y'all need
because
to get together. I'm gonna have to come down there.
I got the number.
yeah. Okay,
I'm
and
taking your
but
number too, Miss Elva. I might pop in.
you just for ask Mr. Florence who is Elba.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's adorable person.
Yeah, they
Well,
grow a lot.
I have now because Korea is closed. I can have it. Bitter sugar thing,
Your
but
own
now I have it
bitter.
here, and that's it.
I have a lot of it too. I harvest it every year before the winter kicks in because they die when it gets cold. So I
Yeah,
still have a lot
yeah,
in the bag right now.
yeah. Look at how it looks.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
make tea with it.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me share.
You're welcome. Welcome, welcome. See, that's why
Beautiful, 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 beautiful today. Beautiful. Love it, love it. Keep up the good work, guys. Keep it up.
All right, everyone.
Yeah.
I think
Thank
we
you
have
for
fun on
sticking
these
around.
calls.
Okay.
You know, right? Thank you for sticking around. And KJ
Yeah.
learned something about hydroponic farming today.
Thank you,
Right.
KJ. Thank you,
Okay.
Miss Elva. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you, everyone in the comments.
Thank
Oh
you
my.
guys. This was great. Really very informative.
Yeah.
CJ, well, I gotta give it up to CJ and
Oh,
everybody.
Yeah, CJ.
he's
This is
gone.
his platform.
Yeah, he started it. Yeah, yeah. So
Thank
guess
you,
what?
CJ.
All of us go work and buy your farm so you can have acres of land. I want me like 10 acres. I have plans for it.
Amen.
Mhm.
Amen. That's right, y'all. We need land because we're gonna have to feed people.
Mhm.
Healthy stuff.
Yeah. So guys, that's a wrap. tomorrow is open call. Nick's gonna be doing that, so come with your questions. Oh, let me stop recording. I should have stopped recording already.